Hello everyone, so today is going to be a bit of a longer video and it's going to give my sort of full and frank journey so far on Mounjaro. I'm going to do the whys, the hows, the side effects, my progress, and what next really. So we'll get straight into it and we'll go for the whys. So I started Mounjaro, it was probably about 11 weeks ago now, coming up to 12 weeks, and when I started I weighed 22 stone and 11 pound. I tried all the different methods, so got the Weight Watchers app, still got it on my phone, tried just tracking calories, exercising and all the rest of it, with very little success, to be honest. So was in and amming about trying Mounjaro, read a lot about it, looked at TikTok videos and all the rest of it, looked on YouTube. Got to be honest, I was really reluctant to start it. I was thinking probably not the best thing to do, hear a lot of horror stories about it, but decided let's give it a go. So I thought if it's going to be the thing that makes a difference, then why not give it a go? If you're reading all these success stories, seeing all these videos of success stories, people losing stones of weight with very little effort, or seem like very little effort. So looked at all the options online, all the different online pharmacies, all the different ways of getting it. I had a mate who could get it on the old on Facebook. He had a WhatsApp number and he could just contact them and get it, and it was 20 quid a shot. I'll be honest, that's not really for me. Not sure what you're getting, not sure what you're injecting. And bear in mind, you're actually sticking this inside your body, so why would you even risk it? So I ended up going down the MedExpress route. Did the online assessment, uploaded all the pictures and that sort of stuff. I had to give my GP details so that my doctor was fully aware I was doing it. I'm not sure whether they actually sent it to the doctor, but it's all on there anyway. And I think I paid £149 for my first dose, which was a 2.5 milligram. Now, there was people posting vouchers and all the rest of it, but it was all around about the same sort of time when there was issues with people putting coupons and codes on social media. So I know what to do. I'll just do it. I'll get it. I'll pay the full price and see what happens. Got to be honest, I hear a lot of people slagging off MedExpress, but in the UK, I found they were absolutely amazing. Got accepted really quick, and it got posted down to me fairly quick as well. And then I stuck it in the fridge. And I stuck it in the fridge for about 2 weeks before I even started, because I was still really, really worried about sticking this needle. Not so much sticking the needle in me, but what you're actually putting inside you. So it was in the fridge for a couple of weeks, and then I gave it a go. And it was a Wednesday, and I stuck the needle in me, whacked myself 2.5 milligrams, and there you go. And the next day I woke up and I was not literally like a different man, I was the same man. I was still 22 stone 11, but mentally I was a different man. The food noise literally stopped overnight, and I barely ate that day. So straight away I knew it was going to work. So that leads me on now to side effects. So side effects next. So I took that injection on the Wednesday evening. Straight away got a headache. Only a little mild headache, but it was there and it was sort of nagging away at me. Next day, pretty much the same, slight headache, and then it went. From there on in, I seem to get a little headache every single week when I inject, and other than that, my side effects have been so minimal. It's a game changer. The only issue I do have, and it's something I hear or read a lot about, is constipation. So I probably only go for I'm going to call it a poop, probably only go for a poop maybe every other day, maybe every third day. It sounds awful, doesn't it? But that's kind of what I'm like. Occasionally in the injection site I'll get a little bit of a bruise come up. Try and rotate where you inject as well, is always worth remembering. I've only ever injected in my belly because, one, I think I'm too scared to do my arms because they're quite sensitive, and two, I don't like the idea of whacking it in my thigh. So that never really crosses my mind. So I just rotate around, sort of bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right, around the belly area. And like I say, very little side effect. Right, so the next subject on my little list of things I wanted to talk about was progress. Progress has been absolutely amazing for me. I've had a few comments on TikTok, not so much on here, but certainly on TikTok, where people have said, oh no, you're losing weight too quick, you're going to make yourself ill. It is what it is. I take the amount of calories I'm supposed to take every day. I can't do any more than that. I'm loading up on protein, loading up on liquids, and making sure I'm hydrated all the time. And I do go to the gym 4 times a week, and I do weights in the gym. I don't do a lot of cardio, but I do weights, and I'm really consistent with that now as well. So I tend to go before work, straight in the gym, sort of 6:30, and then go to work for 8. Progress, like I say, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I'm 48 pounds down now, just under 12 weeks. So I'm averaging sort of 3 to 4 pounds a week loss at the moment. There is a bit of a side effect to losing a lot of weight, and I'm going to tell you what it is now. So you're going to spend a lot of money on clothes. I have literally sent so many items to the charity shop you would not believe. I'll be honest, I call them my fat clothes. The reason I'm sending them to the charity shop is because I'm hoping that I'll never need them again. But I have bought so much clothes. My clothes just hang off me. I look like one of those adverts where they hold up the big trousers, and yeah, it's ridiculous. So if you're going to start this journey, be prepared that what you save in takeaways and pizzas and all the rest of the stuff that you don't eat, you are going to need that money for other stuff. You're going to need it for your shorts, your jeans, your shirts, your t-shirts, and all the rest of it. So yeah, bear that in mind. Right, the next thing on my list is what next, what happens next. But before I go into that, if you could all just do me a favour and like and subscribe, it would massively help me out. Doing these videos all the time, I'm smacking a lot of shorts on there, but getting very little traction, if I'm honest. I'm not expecting to be ordering a Lamborghini anytime soon, but it'd be nice to know that the message is getting out to people that are interested. And if you could all let me know that's the case, that would be amazing. So thanks for that. So let's get back on track. What next? Being only sort of 3 months into my journey, I feel like I'm getting where I want to be. But at the same time, I've never ever set a target, so it is going to be what it is going to be. It was all about feeling better, looking better, and feeling healthier for me. So my intention is just to keep going. I've got another pen in the fridge, which I haven't opened yet, but that should be this Wednesday coming. And then we'll just see where it takes me. I've got no intention of stopping just yet. I reckon I've probably got another 2, maybe 3 months in me yet, but we'll see how we feel as we go forward. I do see it as a journey rather than a quick fix. But I will say I am a little bit concerned about how you get off this drug, and whether you get off it and then 2 months later you need to start it again. It could be that, as it's a medication, that you need to sort of take regularly throughout your life, and it doesn't really ever end. But for what I'm paying, worth every penny. And I would sort of urge anyone who's considering it to watch this video, watch everybody else's videos as well, obviously, and then sort of make that decision based on what you can see. You'll see the horror stories of 10 people have died by taking GLP, or Mounjaro, Ozempic, whatever you want to call it. But certainly I feel 100 times healthier. So for me, the journey's just going to carry on, and we'll see where it takes me. Like I said, if you're enjoying this video, give us a like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, ask them in the comments down below. And I will try and stick a before and after picture up somewhere around here at some point. But thanks very much for watching.